YouTube! ¿Qué pasa? And welcome back to my channel again. And yes, welcome back. After a long break of taking a break from gaming, I actually decided to come back with a new game, and it is called Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. And here we are today, diving into my first impressions of a game that's kind of taken me by storm after like a 4 year break. Right, so the game has been out since 2015, late 2015, and I've actually started playing it in the early 2016s up until a couple of years ago. And yeah, again, took a 4 year break and decided to come back. Now here we are playing Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. So recently, I actually decided to jump back into the game because I was looking for a new game, something that makes me want to play again, something that I enjoy playing, because the games I've actually been playing for a while actually kind of lost my interest, if I may say so. So that's why I was looking for something new, right? So Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes is that kind of game. As you can see, it's a turn-based RPG, kind of turn-based gacha mobile gaming style game, right? So it's very similar to a lot of games out there, predominantly um, something like Street Fighter Dual Legends and something like that. So on the graphics terms, it's very similar to the game which I always played, which was Bleach Brave Souls. So if you haven't watched any of my videos about Bleach Brave Souls, go ahead and check them out. Maybe the game is something for you, right? So Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, the first thing that struck me about the game again was just how much the game has evolved since I last played it, right? So again, we're talking about a 4 year break, and a lot of things have happened since then. A lot of things have changed in the game. The graphics are sort of more sharper than it used to be. The gameplay feels more polished, and the roster of character has expanded beyond my wildest imagination. Definitely a huge roster of characters now available in the game. But it wasn't just the improvements to the game that got me hooked. It was kind of the nostalgia of being back in the Star Wars universe kind of thing, you know what I mean? Battling characters and ships and stuff like that. So all of that got me kind of back into playing Star Wars games again, because yeah, that's kind of the period where I grew up, right? So attention of detail in capturing the essence of the Star Wars universe in general has actually been fulfilled within this game, right? So it's been on the market for quite some time, and let me tell you this, they did almost everything right. No, you actually have everything in this game, literally from epic lightsaber duels without too much fancy animations to strategic squad-based battles. Like Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes offers actually a gameplay experience that's as thrilling as it is immersive. I dare to say so, right? So let's not forget the variety of content the game has, right? So obviously you have a choice of playing the game auto. You could also play it manually, however you choose. And talking about the sheer kind of content the game has, right? So obviously you have your, yeah, let's say general story mode. You have your light side battles, dark side battles, different kind of battle game modes. You also have PvP, right? And for someone that came from a very heavy PvP influenced kind of game, right? This is something I've been looking for a while, right? So a game PvP where you actually have to use strategic kind of planning ahead, building your squads, seeing how to counter specific squads and everything around that, right? So that's kind of the thing that got me again hooked to Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, and actually reignited sort of my passion for mobile gaming, if I may say so, and reminded me just why I fell actually, yeah, I would just say in love with the game, right? So in terms of mobile games, I've done a lot of mobile games, right? So I've been to Bleach Brave Souls for the last couple of years, Genshin Impact, Honkai Star Rail. I did a lot of different kind of things like AFK Arena, Street Fighter, Duel Legends, and all that. So I've been through a lot of different games around the gacha medium, right? And if I may compare Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes to all of them, one thing this game makes stand out is the fact that it's very, very strategic. Right? It's not like the typical hack and slash, or it's just like you throw a couple of characters together and then you just fight. Like you literally have to plan ahead. Like if your opponent's using a certain team, you would have a certain team to use. Now, if you compare it to games where you can completely play auto, like for example, Street Fighter Legends, Street Fighter Duel Legends, you may play completely auto. In the Star Wars game, however, you would actually have to choose at times to play manually because, yes, you may have the perfect auto team set up to counteract a certain team, but you're still not winning because the AI behind the auto functions may not use specific attacks or skills in a certain order. So that's where something like manual gameplay comes in. And again, as I said, very strategic. You got to think in this game, and that's what I kind of missed. So I'm gonna go through like a couple of videos with this game. I'm gonna be making a let's say a beginner's guide for the game. I'm going to be making a couple of videos covering everything from team building, how to build characters, how to do everything in the game to make it understandable for all players that are new out there, maybe are looking to try Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. And yeah, with that, stay tuned for further videos. Let me know down below in the comments what you think about the game. Now, I haven't been showing much now. It's pretty much a fresh account which I've just recently started. But yeah, bear with me. I'm going to be supplying you guys with a lot of content coming in with this game. As always, thanks for tuning in. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you guys next time.